Come here. I go where? Yeah. Close this. Share my screen. Come here. Everything's on. Okay. So officially today, I can say that we are halfway of CCNA. So we covered 50% of our training. So we still have 50%. So normally by month end, we should have finished CCNA2. Meaning that next week we do this and this. The following week, and yeah, normally in 3 weeks' time, we are done with CCNA2. You will get 1 week free. Should I even give you 1 week free? No. I open the exam for 3 weeks, and you can do the way you want. So you won't get any week free. We continue so that we could finish September 6 months. So we're in July. Well, CCNA3 we finish end of September, so that's anything else. Yeah. So today is something sorry, very important in IT. Sorry, I had a bit of flow. Meaning what? After you build your network, you need to secure it. Secure your network. So what does it mean? It means that you'll face some issues in your network, like you build your house. Some people will be jealous. Why Bosco only is building a house? Why only Clovis has a car? Why Fabian only is married? You see African, we're always jealous. So it's the same thing. When you have your network, some hackers want to come and break it down. That's why it's very important to know what type of attack you can face and how to mitigate them. So today will be some concept, some information to let you know that it does exist. Then on Thursday, we'll see what type of configuration we can do to protect the network. So these two are the same. The first one is introduction, general stuff, and the other one, and on Thursday is the configuration. So on Saturday 25th, we're going to work a lot. So I'll ask you to please list what you want me to show you. Number one, we start from what? Number two, number three, number four, number five. And you send to me, I prepare so that when you arrive, we know already what you should be done. Me too, I'll send you a list of labs that you might do. So please remind me to send you configure trunk. Well, VLAN, I think you know already, we did last time, configure trunk. If you want more explanation, you let me know. Then I'll prepare, I set up some packet tracer, we go through it, then you'll be fine. So
good evening, sir. Good evening,
yes,
sir Fabian.
yeah, good morning, Fabian.
Yeah, just a reminder, you're still owing us, ne? Last session demo.
Yes, yes. Let's see how this session will go. Yeah, let's see how this session. Okay, this session won't take long. Then I can take 10 minutes for the other one.
Thank you.
How do you call it again? Is it HSRP? Huh? Yeah, the HSRP. Okay, quickly, let's jump in. Now that you know what we should do, switch security. No, this one is 11, the next one. And this one is what? Chapter 10. Yeah, this one is chapter 10. LAN security. So what type of security you can face in your company? Let me show you. So this is your company here. Let me check if your recording is there. Okay, it's showing, it's recording, presenting. Okay, it's fine. So when you have a company, this is your company down here, your office, where all the employees, they have a laptop, they have a PCs, printers, the end devices. You have your end devices. Remember the three parts of a network. We have end devices, intermediary devices, and the cabling. Everything should be well done. Like when you build your house, make sure everything's well built. Now, second phase, you need to protect all your assets. You must make sure you have all the antiviruses latest version installed, all your software's update to be done, all your operating system to be up to date. Everything should be up to date. In case you cannot hear me or see my screen, let me know. If I don't react in 10 seconds, someone must call me in via WhatsApp. Okay, so we need to protect your endpoint, our host, laptop, desktop. So we need to protect. So what type of security measures you can implement? Let's start with the firewall. The firewall, as you know, it can be a software or a hardware. What am I now? I'm lost. Yeah. A firewall, you should know the definition of a firewall. A firewall is a software or a hardware, like here, that will filter traffic in. You see traffic coming in and out. It's like a security guard. There is a building or you want to go to your office, there is always a security. If he knows you and you're legally an employee, he'll let you in. If you're a visitor, he ask you who do you want to visit, do you have an appointment, all that. If he calls in the company, all good, then he'll allow you. So the firewall is a device. We set some rules. For example, during office hours, block YouTube, Facebook. I don't want people to be busy with Facebook, YouTube, and marketing stuff. Block. I was working somewhere in Cape Town. Some of our colleagues in Point Noir, we were busy watching porns. So when we serve, we quote them, we block any porn website. Because anything you watch, anything you do in the network is going to trigger an event. There is a server called syslog server. So we say, in case someone is watching ABCD, send me a message. In case. So all IT, they manage, they follow up everything. So you need a firewall to filter traffic in and out your network. Number one. Number two, who are the people who are allowed to work in your company, who are allowed to use PCs? So username and password. So we have a device called AAA. It's a device where you're going to store database, all username and password, so that when you enter your username and password, it's going to check is username of this person and password correct? Yes. Then it will tell the system allow him in. If not, you're denied access. So AAA is a server for authentication. So as a network engineer, you should know what AAA stands for. Authentication, username and password. Authorization, what are you allowed to do in the company? Are you allowed to view the salaries of people? No. Are you allowed to, you see, authorization and accounting? Accounting, anything you do is traced. The IT guys, we have a server, anything anyone does is recorded there. So AAA is also a server to monitor whatever people read. Maybe the big boss is in a meeting, you are busy downloading a movie of 100 gig. It's going to bring the network down. Everything will be slow. People will complain, IT, everything slow, slow, slow. So you need to monitor. ISC is Identification Service Engine. It's also AAA, but for Cisco itself. The Cisco proprietary. People also in a company, we're going to use what? Email and web. So you could also set up a device to monitor emails, email security appliance, and to monitor web security appliance. For example, you can block whatever you want to block. You can allow anything you want to allow. So firewall, authentication server, email, and web security appliance, and you can set up. If people are working from home, you need to set up also on the firewall who is allowed to remotely log on with system. If people are using Wi-Fi, we also have a device to manage all the devices using Wi-Fi. The wireless lightweight controller. So all these guys, if you need to go to Wi-Fi, we need to connect to a device called access point, and all access points are connected to the wireless access point controller to control anything, to allow Wi-Fi to anything. So it's very, very important. I'll show you a picture of access point. Access point, sailing, access point. Yeah, it's something like that. So you put on the sailing there. Then all the devices for Wi-Fi, they connect to that guy, and we could go to internet. So when you set up, you'll see SSID. SSID is the name of your Wi-Fi network. So here, for example, here you see, if I open my Wi-Fi, sorry, sorry. If I open my Wi-Fi connection, I could see a lot of Wi-Fi names or Wi-Fi networks. So all my neighbors, and you see the power. If it's close to you, it will full bars. If your signal is weak, maybe it's too far from you, you see only one bar. So all these names, we are connected to an access point. So because at home, our Wi-Fi router is an access point because we can use Wi-Fi, is a router. It can allow you to go to other networks. It's also a switch. So our Wi-Fi router is a combination of all these things. So all these guys is their Wi-Fi name. If you want to connect, you need a username and password. Unless you are a hacker, then you can guess. Yeah, so this is what we call access points. A device that will allow all your laptops, PCs to get connected to the Wi-Fi. If this guy is down, no one could go. And all these guys, we are connected to a switch, a dedicated switch to manage Wi-Fi. We'll do that next week. It's only some videos.
Sorry, Mr. Max, this thing looks also like an extender for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, also, yes. Looks like a extender. So these next two, see here, wireless LAN concept and wireless LAN configuration. So here it's only some demos and Cisco will do some videos, will explain, will do it much better to view, to see. Because to do that, we cannot do labs because you need equipment, we need a lot of stuff you cannot afford. Cisco will do with demo. Anyway, in IT nowadays, if you don't know something, go to YouTube. There are some videos showing there. Google it, and then you'll know. This is because things are moving up and down quick. So what we teach you today, maybe in 1 year and 2 years, it will be something else. Like iPhone 10, iPhone 11, 12, 15, and all. So we'll do that a bit later. Yeah, so in company, see always guys, it will be always sailing, and we'll get connected to it. In the background, there is a network cable connected to a switch. We switch to a router. It's always sailing. Yeah, you can buy them and set up. Yeah, so this is it. Okay, after you know that you need to protect all your end devices by doing what? Installing latest antivirus and what again? And the devices, firewall to filter traffic. Then anything else, we're going to explain a bit what is email security appliance. You can read. It's not too much. Web security appliance is a device to manage the web. You need to configure. So if you are employed and the IT manager, you say, hey, you know what, Bosco? I'm going to, this is what you should do. I'll send you to the Department of Web, manage the web stuff. They'll train you. Because at least you know CCNA, that will train you how to use it. And what they expect you to do, we train you and coach you then. Access control, authentication, access control. We did also SSH, remote access, username, see password. So SSH, if your name is not in the local database, you cannot access SSH. Who is in? Sorry. You see, that's why people, when we say, I know CCNA, we respect you because you know a lot. And you can work now anywhere, any department. We just need to train you a bit for 1 week or 2 weeks, then you are in. Because it's a lot of knowledge. Now, AAA stands for what? Authentication, using a password. Authorization, what are you allowed to do in the company? Accounting, anything you do is traced, is recorded. So you can read this one and we continue. Okay, it gets time to. So for authentication, for username and password, we have what you call local AAA authentication. Like for SSH, local database, all the list of username and password are recorded in the router or in the switch. That's why I say local. I remember the SSH, line VTY, transport input SSH, login local. Check the username and password, the list that is locally installed or set up in the router or in the switch. So this one we call local database. Or you can get a server-based database. sorry, or you can get a server-based authentication or a AAA server. You can read this
Sorry,
one.
Mr.
Yes,
Sorry, Mr.
question.
Max. Question I wanted to ask, just want to understand here.
Mhm.
Is it triple A being represented in each country or each province, or just as something that is globally, that is
Okay.
controlling the thing globally,
Mm,
or maybe it's represented in each country?
okay, good question. So AAA is the name of the system. It's a system. It's not linked to anything, to any country. To it's a IT. So see the AAA like your Microsoft Word document where you register username and password, so that if someone want to log on your PC and you press enter, the username and password will go to your Microsoft Word file and check if the username is correct and the password is correct. If both are correct, then he can log in. So it's only a file of username and password. That's all. So you can set up, you can do it yourself, you can do it, you can go anything. It's related to the IT, the list of people who are allowed to work in your company. That's all. You can put the list of username and password in the router, like SSH, or via a server base. Yeah, this is how it is. It's only IT, not yeah. It's only the name of. Yeah, you can read this one in 2 minutes, and we continue. Okay, someone want to connect. Okay, so now we also have something called Packet Plus and Radius. We have the name of the servers. They behave a bit differently. Packet Plus is more secure, it's mostly for Cisco. Radius is more open to anyone, any vendor. But we do check username and password. It's less secure than Packet Plus. So it's up to you the network engineer. So for example, here you see if you want to, you did check in data card, you want to know more, you can go to YouTube. Check, you can go to sorry. So you have a bit of that one. Then you tap radius versus Packet what plus radius versus Packet, and you press enter. Packet. And you get some short videos explaining more. To always IT do some research, be curious, and document your findings. Sorry, always document your findings. So for us, we open your mind. Now it's up to you to dig deeper. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of good guys. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Short, nice. So if you go for job interview, they ask you what is Attack Plus, you say it's an authentication server. The authentication server, a server-based authentication for authentication. Okay, now we're going to explain what is authentication. Is to allow you, what are you allowed to do in the company? What are your rights? You cannot go see the IDs of all the employees. No, not good. Accounting, what have you done in the company? We trace that. Yeah, so I just read, so we know authentication with the triple A. You can get local or a server based authentication, authorization. Okay, I did explain accounting. Anything you do is traced. You see, with triple A, gives a detailed log of exactly what does on the device. Anything you do, we know about it. Give you some most important. So, what is the most thing to know is this kind of attacks: mark table attack, villain attack, EACP, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 main attacks you might face in a network. This is the description. And next chapter, we'll see what system, what configuration we need to put in place to protect each of them. So you can read this one and continue. Okay. So for now, we try to explain to you, this is the solution. This is the solution. So if we set up port security, it will help us to protect MAC address flooding, attacks, and DHCP. If you configure DHCP snooping, it will help to protect DHCP starvation and spoofing attacks. They can hijack your DHCP server because with DHCP server, send IP address, subnet mask, and all this stuff. So if someone hijack it, can send you wrong stuff or whatever and attack anyone. The ARP will configure DIA to protect the ARP, and we'll configure this one to protect all of this stuff. So these are the type of attacks, the main attacks you might face in a company. And to mitigate them, to fix, these are the configuration we'll be doing for the next chapter. So now here we're going to try to explain a lot, but we have some videos. You can read. We have some videos how it happens. You don't need to understand, or just read to have an idea only. But we have some videos explaining all of this stuff. Oh, yeah. If you don't want to read, focus on the videos. In the videos, we explain and we do some demo. You understand more easier. After that, you can come back and you read again. Make your own notes. VLAN, when you configure VLAN, yes? Question?
Yeah, Mr. Mas, I want to know, AA is inside of servers or is a separate device or is a software?
Okay, so who can answer to this question? Can you please repeat your question for your friends?
I said AAA is
Mm-hmm.
inside of a server
Mm-hmm.
or is a separate device or is a just a software.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who can help? How many engineers we have in this group? I Why doesn't it go back, go down?
Yes, Mr. Max, patient here.
Yeah, patient. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, what I heard from you earlier, you said it's a saver also. So either you can use it like a software.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's go back. So we say that you have your network, your whole network, and you have your employees. Your employees, they're using PCs, laptops, everything. When you come and you sit and you want to start working, you need to enter your username and your password. Then you press enter. If both are correct, now you're allowed to work. So when you press enter, the system will send your username and password to the triple A to check is your username correct? Is your password correct? If all good, then the system will say, okay, allow him in. So you can, for authentication, you can get a dedicated server uh, called triple A server where all your username and password for the company, everything is recorded there. So you can get a server or the list of username and password you can configure on a router or maybe on a switch also. You can configure. So if you configure, it's up to you. If it's a small network, you are maybe only one switch or maybe two switches. Uh, or yeah, if it's one switch, one router, you can configure locally. But if it's two switches, three, four, five, it's bigger. It's good to have a server, triple A server. That's why here we said for authentication, we have locally, you can store in the router or the switch the list, that list, or you can that list can be configured on a server. So please read this one again. So it's up to you, the network engineer, where you want to store that list of username and password. So please check that again. Sorry. Okay. If you want more info, as always I said, can do some research in IT. This is what all of us we do. Uh, you can say AAA. You press enter. Now you must put Cisco. If not, we're going to put some movies like these things. So it's authentication. Yeah, all these videos, because in the old days for us, we didn't get NetAcad and YouTube was not there, Google was not there. In 2004 or 5, it was new. It when Google started, YouTube. So in the old days, we had books only, and you go read your books, and you come do your exam. You see. So now that you have Google, you can have AI, you have YouTube, do some research all the time, all the time. You see. Then you document what you found. Like for example, this guy is doing a demo with a packet tracer. This guy is doing a theory in practical. You see. That's why me anything I do, I have my notes. You see, my notes where anything I find, I try to make my. You see, I put it nicely here. I make my own summaries when I do my research. I put them here nicely. So it's easier for me to do my own revision or my own. So any engineer should be able to do that. I think I did explain to you my first job in South Africa. I did my CCNA at University of Pretoria in 2005. And 2008, I joined Cisco. So I didn't study for 3 years. I forgot it. So I had to take a taxi from Pretoria to Joburg, half an hour. So I took all my summary like that. I was reading quickly. It's only 1, 2, 3 in 30 minutes to go and do the exam. When I entered in the classroom, there were almost 40 candidates. Yo, and I was late. But if you know your stuff, so between the 40, we took 10. After 10, third round, we took 5. Then we took 3. Then the last one, as manager of Cisco in UK and the manager of the company, telephonical interview. So that's why I say always, if you know your stuff, it will take you. So do all your best to know, to understand more, to do some research. Mm. For example, even if I don't study for 10 years, as soon as I get this document automatically in 10 minutes, or you see, I know everything already because I did record my stuff. Mm. All this configuration, you see, 1.10 for VLAN 10 is in color to say that it's for VLAN 10. You see. So it's easier for me. So I also motivate you and to do the same thing. Why? Because CCNA after a year or after 6 months, you won't be able to access NetAcad again, the course. So what are you going to do? So
Mr.
if
Mas,
you
send us,
yes,
please. Send us on WhatsApp, please.
send what? Send what? This one for Mr. Max. You must do your own.
Which helped you last time, it will help also.
Sorry.
The stuff which helped you last time, it can
Ah,
help also. We never know.
sorry guys, you make me laugh. You must do your own, guys. And I did send you that PDF now. So remember?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that PDF, yeah, you could also see that there. I don't know where I put it, but
Mr.
one
Max,
second,
sorry,
let me.
a PDF is a lot of stuff. You can even send us also your summary. Your summary, yeah, you make it also PDF.
Ah, guys, guys. Okay, let me
Yeah.
stop sharing my screen for a few seconds. I'll stop sharing for now. Sorry, I'm coughing a bit. Take a bit of medication quickly, then we continue. Okay, I'm looking for that file I sent to you. I don't know where I put it. I'll try to find it. If I go to search, no, not in search. Where? Medium. Not here. I want to try to open and see media, but I did send you a PDF. What is that PDF? When did I send? I forgot. I yesterday. Let me come here. I want to try to find it. CCNA2, no? Yes, CCNA2. No. Or maybe in CCNA. Mm. And please, if someone found it, and please post it again in the WhatsApp, please, so that I can open for you. I have so many things. Portable command gun. Yes, I found it. I found it. Now I'm going to land security. Now. Let me go down. Layer 2 security features. VLAN. Okay, part 1 configuration, span tree, yes. That. Layer 2 security features, yeah. Page 187. Oh, I can click on it now. No. Control F, 187. Press enter again. Enter again. Press enter again. Oh, sorry, I'll try to find page 187. Which page is that? Okay. 18. Oh, what is this one? 185. Okay. Yeah, I think now I'm going to share my screen again. I want to log in now. Admit. Sharing screen. Yeah. So the PDF I sent to you, if you go to, so here it's chapter 20. You'll see setting the password and the switch, configure static MAC address. This one. Sticky. Yeah, it's this one, yeah. Right. Switch security. So here we'll focus more on the switch, how to secure the switch. So to configure the password, the 3 password. Then we'll see MAC address stuff and all this stuff. Port security. So we'll check all these things. So if you come here, all these comments, it's mostly for next chapter. Yeah, we'll go through all. So today it's only to let you know about some issues in the company. Now, on Thursday, chapter 11, we go through all these things. We'll do exactly the same thing here. Exactly the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I must study, guys. Why you want Mr. Max stuff? You must do. I want my student to show me. Mr. Max, I made my summary. This is it. Please check and let me know if all good or not. Yeah. Okay, good. Listen. For example, if I want to study VLAN, what are the points I need to know the most after studying, after maybe watching some short videos, Googling? Okay, these are the 5 points I need to know. I need to know the definition of VLAN. I need to know the 5 types, how to configure, you see. Then automatically when you see this one, you know already VLANs. Then I go to definitions. Quick, simple, 5 types. You see, simple. Basic config, how to create a VLAN, how to assign ports, how to verify, how to delete. When it's clean short like that, you see, because after 6 months, your NETA card, you won't be access it, or maybe 7 months. You see. But at least if you have this one, you can copy paste. You see, mine I did copy to make my own notes. You see, you make how to assign port VLAN. I do my. See.
Mr. Max, we are not able. You are the instructor, or I don't know, the teacher. You are able to
Yeah.
copy and paste, but we not able to copy and paste on NETA
No,
card.
you can. No, you can. Normally, it's not legal. So let me make it clear. It's illegal. But I'm telling you, for your own stuff. That's why even in this book, you have also everything. This one comes from Cisco. Huh? It's also a book from Cisco. Normally, we buy it, but some people we just bought and share. So it's also from Cisco. You see, Cisco Press. It comes from Cisco. So all of these things come from. So if you have this one and you have NetaCAD, then you're sorted, guys. Also, if you want to buy the books, it's up to you. You can go to Cisco Press, CCNA, Press Enter. Cisco Press, ebook, and let's go to ebook, the PDF that you can download. You can also download. So Cisco has almost 200 ebooks that you can download. You see CCNA here, portable command guide, the same thing you have. You buy your own. It's the same thing we have. This one. Normally, it costs 45 US dollars. If you want the PDF only, it's $30. You download and you have a PDF. Or you can buy the book also if you want to. So I want to filter CCNA. Then I say search. You see. 31 days before your CCNA exam, you see. So you invest, and the same thing you're investing in your fees, you also invest in books in that. It's for life, knowledge. No one can remove that from your brain. It's an investment for life. So you have always, if you want to, and there are also something called exam cram, very good. CCNA exam cram, very good also. Me, I use all this stuff to. This one is very good. You can buy from Amazon, will deliver to you. It's very helpful to prepare, to know Cisco, and to get prepared for your international exam if you want to do so. But you must finish your NETA card, everything first. Then on top of that, you add these guys. You see, 78% receive 5 stars. Almost 80% receive it's very. I know that I use it. We go straight to a point, we do some demo, and we ask you a lot of quiz, a lot of questions. We prepare you for the exam. Very nice. Both for a friend studying CCNA, as I have used before, it's a great book. prepare the book covered the material on the exam perfectly, and you see. So to be the best of the best, my first job in South Africa, we have 40 candidates. We take only one guy. Based on what we'll take only one guy, based off the more knowledge you know compared to others. I did invest in videos. I bought some videos. School like these guys. We call them what in the old days? Uh, CBT nugget, CBT nugget, CCNA. So before NetAcad and all this stuff, before YouTube, some teachers they build their own company called CBT Nugget. You buy and they explain everything to you. You see? So I had to buy. 'Cause I know that I'll get a job after that. Or if I go for a job interview or what, I'm ready. Because we teach you, they guide you, they prepare you for the exam, they do a lot of stuff. Mm. You can pay for 1 year, it's $600, or you can pay per month. So that's why this course at CPUT is 54,000 rand. College of Cape Town, 48,000 rand. Calabrini is giving for 12. So all other savings, if you want to, yeah. You can also get some free Cisco courses on YouTube. Do some research. Oh, it's old now. Yeah, la, la. So when I started with him, it was 20 years ago, 2005, 2006. After 20 years, oh, it's old. Oh, la, la. Oh. Ah, it's a very good this guy. I use a lot of these videos too. In 2004, 2005, it was tough to get a job as a foreigner. So you need to show people that you know your stuff. They say, really, this guy knows, we can take him. Because we took South African only. Every country has its own rules. Today, if I go to DRC, will take DRC citizen first. It's the rule of the laws of any country. You go to US, we take American first. It's like that. So you need to show that, yeah, I know also, or I know more. Then you need to convince them. But nothing is impossible. As I say, do your research, invest in your future, you'll get it. Nothing's impossible. And also, if at the, I think I did show you now, IT certificate, you can also do. So the training we do is NetAcad. You'll get your NetAcad certificate. After that, if you want to do the international exam, it's up to you. You go to Cisco website. I want to write the international exam. Is 300 US dollars, 5,000 rand. You pay, you do exam, will give you this. What is it? In case you pass the international exam, you will receive such certificate valid for 3 years. After 3 years, you need to redo again. So I got this one 2008 or 2009, and it was expired. So this one for CCNP. It was tough, it was not easy, and this one for CCNA. But I got my job with my NetAcad certificate. It was at a later stage. You see, okay, now I want to do. So push, guys. Nothing is possible. You need to be committed to study hard and all this stuff. That's all. Okay, so I think we can stop here for today. On Thursday, we'll go through them again. I didn't forget your demo packet tracer for HSRP. We'll also do that, no worries. Yeah, so here, these are things you should know. We explain in some videos, and next session we do the configuration to protect them. We'll use this for, yeah. Yeah, a lot of readings around, but my advice is to focus on the videos. This one also. You also have some videos. Focus on the videos, it's fine. Because the content of the video, it's what we try to put here. And we are done for. Yeah, that will make it, guys. If you want, you'll get them.
Yeah, Mr. Max, international exam is help for what now?
Huh?
The international exam.
Yeah.
It's help for what?
No, it depends. So it depends. Some companies, they want the international exam. It depends on the company. Some company, if you know you have your NetAcad certificate, it's fine. So it depends, but mostly 80% of the company, they need only the NetAcad certificate. Yeah, so it's not so also for CCNA3, if you pass very well, Cisco will give you discounts if you want to do your international exam. For example, instead of paying 5,000 rand, you pay only 2,000 rand or 3,000 rand. So it depends on how well you pass your CCNA3, your last exam. So it means what? If you go to your NetAcad, me, I got a discount, but I was so tired and I was jobless, and we were 6 people. We were sharing a small room. We put some curtains to divide. It was tough, man. So I couldn't have time and money to go. So I had to do some piece job there and then till. So if you go here, if you go to you go to see discount. You click on discount. Then if the last exam of the last part of Cisco, CCNA3, if you pass well, then you'll see here, congratulations, Willie, you got 50% discount if you want to write your international exam. You'll see here. So you have your profile, you have your badge and certificate, and you have your discount. Also here, learn history, anything you did, you studied in NetAcad, you'll see them here. Anything you studied. I've studied CCNP, I studied a lot of stuff. So you'll see, it will show completed. It was in March. Yeah, anything you do, you also get your transcript. Click generate, all your marks, everything you study in NetAcad, you'll see everything there. Okay, guys, let us end the session for today. So Thursday we'll do what? We'll do the configuration. Switch security configurations. It only some configurations that we need to follow. That's all. You follow the step. How to close the door, do ABC. How to clean the bathroom, do ABC. That's all. We follow the step and done. Okay, guys, thank you so much for today. I'll send the recording tomorrow. I wish you happy studying and all the best for your career in IT.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay,
Max.
thank you, guys.